Thank you for hanging out with me today. This is Cage848, and welcome back to Viking Frontiers. You know, I'm going to be honest, I'm very surprised that this is a full release game, 1.0 full release. I thought it was early access, and I was wrong. That does put a lot more pressure on the game to be better moving forward, and, you know, we'll see where it goes. Normally, I only do early access releases because I really get hyped for those big game-changing updates. You know, hopefully for the better. Hopefully they make the game better. 7 Days to Die was the shining beacon of updates. I loved all their updates, and that's why I like early access. But I'm going to say this game has really piqued my interest, so we're going to keep on playing it and see where it goes. You might notice the buildings are in different places. I did have to restart my world. My world was not compatible with the new game update, so I did have to restart. No big deal. It didn't take me that long to get to where I was, but I did put the workshop over here, and the sawmill is a little bit different up here, and I like them both better, which is cool. So now we can, you know, pick up where we left off. What do we need to do? We need to research the warehouse. Alrighty, technology, warehouse, research. All right, cool. Now we need to build a warehouse. All right, where do I want to build this thing? First of all, let's see how big it is. Obviously, this is for storage. Is it in? It can't be in production, right? No, it's not a production building. It's got to be under storage buildings, warehouse. Yeah, it's pretty freaking big, man. Oh my goodness. Oh boy, do I really want it up here? I need to be able to get rid of these stumps. Let me see if I can get rid of these stumps really quick. Well, maybe I shouldn't, because like if trees grow back, yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Let's try not to get rid of the stumps. Maybe I could put this over here, just kind of out of the way. I don't know. I mean, I guess I could put it there, but it just seems like maybe you want it a little bit more centralized. So let's see if we can get it down here. How do we? Yeah, there we go. That's good. All right. Yep, there we go. Is that good? Hold on. Yeah, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. We're gonna need a lot of stone. We're gonna need a lot of peat. That is perfectly fine. I can get both, no issue. So let's go ahead and do that. I have a lot of things I can do that's not following the tutorial or the quest line or whatever you want to call it. But I'm going to stick with the quest line / tutorial because I'm assuming the game knows what I should be doing next.
I am thirsty.
Oh, you're thirsty. Okay, hold on a sec. Thirsty. Drink. You're good. Yep. Okay, so we got some more peat here. Oh, clay. Sorry. Peat. Here we go. So I wonder if the peat respawns. I don't know, man. I don't know what respawns. I don't know if anything respawns. I don't know anything about this game. So that's fun. It's, you know, it's a little, I don't know, it's a bit of a struggle when you don't know stuff about the game, but at the same time, that's okay. It's also kind of exciting to see what's going to come next. I'm a little surprised the game has not set me up to have my NPCs do anything yet. That is a little weird. I don't know if my NPCs can do anything right now or not, but again, I'm going to follow the tutorial and you know, hope it's going to, you know, take me to the promised land. So we need a lot of stone for this thing. All right, well, let's go ahead and put the peat in it first, just because. And there we go. That's 10 peat. All right, let's go get some stone. I don't know if there's any boulders over here or anything. 4. There we go. All right, let's see if there's any boulders we can mine. They look very round, you know. There was one over here. Oh, is that one right there? Yep. Yeah, it is. Now, I don't know if this is the same one that respawned. No, it's not, because this is not the same world, Cage. you just said about how... Yeah, okay, well, you know. So how many did I get from that? Stone. Really? Only 6 from a boulder. It seems a little on the weak side. Let me see if we can go... Yeah, look at this. I can pick up stone, like, easier than that. Yeah, boulders need to give more than 6 stone. Alright, and I think there's a... Yeah, look at this. Oh, maybe not. I think there's more stone down by the beach. Let's see what we got down here. I'm just kind of curious. Yeah, look at this. No. I keep thinking these are stone, but they're not. So look at this. Right there, I just picked up enough stone off the ground of what would have gotten me, what, 2 boulders maybe? What is this? I thought there was something I might be able to dig out. Alright, that's good enough for now. Let's get going. You like the place? You like the place, Astrid? Whatever. I'm not even going to try and say that last name. I can't even say normal names, much less that crazy name. Okay. let's get the rest of the stone in there. Cool. And then we need some planks. Wow, 10 planks for that? Ooh. That's a space. Wait, really? Hold on. Huh, okay. So about another 20 planks. That's a spicy meatball. As you can see here, I have plenty of wood. I got this thing full. I got logs all over the place. Still don't know what this is for. Someone might have let me know in the comments. The episode 1 like went up not too long ago. So maybe someone will let me know in the comments, and I haven't seen it yet. I really can't think of what to store in there. Like, honestly. Alright, so this is 5 planks each. We do 4 of these, and we should be good to go. Although we could always do more, I guess. I know we're going to need lots of planks. Planks is going to be a building material I think we are going to be using a lot moving forward. Yeah, one thing that's funny, like, it's not funny, but I find it interesting. There's a lot of people up in arms about this game not having multiplayer. Like, people in my comment section, people on the not the Discord, but the Steam forums, very up in arms about this not being multiplayer. I mean, I want everyone to get everything they want. I want the multiplayer people to be happy. I want the single player people to be happy. I'm just, it upsets me that, like, people are so upset about it. Just kind of sucks, but, you know, what are you going to do? I don't think they have any plans to take this multiplayer either. I don't know if they will. They might. I don't know. You'd have to ask the dev about that, to be honest. I don't want to speak for the dev. Will they take this multiplayer? I don't know. And, oh, it was 10 for both of them. Oh, boy. Just broke our hammer. Let's go ahead and make a new one. This looked like a lot of planks as well. So let's see what we got here. Stop. Hammer time. Wait. Stone axe. Stone shovel. Stone spear. Yeah, the hammer goes in my hands. I don't like that. It should just go into my inventory. It always confuses me. Alright. Oh, copper parts, you say. And beams. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Let's go make some... How many copper parts we need? I don't want to over make copper parts. Alright, so we need 3. That's great, because you make them 3 at a time. So that will be 1 copper ingot. And we come in here. Copper parts. Boom. I did mine some extra copper as well. When I was getting ready for today's episode. I was like... I like tried to log in. I couldn't log in. I was like, ugh. I'm going to have to take like a couple hours here and get back to where I was, aren't I? It's okay. No big deal. I got this, man. We got this. We got this by the ass. What movie is that from? All right, beams. Now, beams are a lot harder to make because you only get 2 instead of 5 whenever you send them through there. So that is going to be tough, and I think I need at least... I think I need like 15 or something. So I'm just going to go ahead and make 15. And if I don't need 15, whatever. I'll need them for other buildings, I'm sure. Oh, I love this. They should have put this over here because this is where, like, closer. Or maybe this should be right here. Because you want it closer to this, so you don't have to, like, move around as much, right? Theoretically. I'm going to have to go to sleep tonight, too. I keep forgetting to go to sleep in the game. And then I get tired and I have to take, like, a nap at, like, you know, 9 a.m. or something. And it's just not enough. It's not enough sleep for me. By the way, in episode 1, I was talking about a game that this game reminded me a little bit of, especially the whole thing of, you know, turning logs into planks and everything. The game was called Journey of Life, and it was phenomenal. It was such a good game. I love that game. Loved it. So, Journey of Life. I don't know if... I think it... I don't want to say this because I don't want to deter anyone from looking into it. Because I don't remember 100%, but I thought maybe, definitely not for sure, maybe it might have been abandoned. I don't know for sure, though. You know, don't take that as, 100%. All right, here we go. Cool. 4, 5, 2, 3. This game reminds me so much of Medieval Dynasty. Is there going to be any... A lot of people are asking about combat. I don't know anything about the combat. The only thing I've killed is a rabbit. I read, like... I think it's in the Steam description of the game that it's... Oh, I don't need any more of those. I need planks, don't I? Son of a biscuits. Let me make sure before I go any farther. Yeah, we need planks. Okay, my bad. Anyway, I don't know anything about the combat. I read, like, somewhere on the Steam page or something that... The game's gonna have, like, raids, and you can raid other people. I don't know. I haven't seen any of that. I don't know about any of that. The game is super... Even though it's, like, a 1.0 release, there's, like, almost no information about it. that I can find right now. Also, I do have to look at my skills. I totally forgot to look at my skills. I will look at my skills at some point. I'll look at them off camera because I really want to go through them. And I don't want to bore you guys. So I'll go through them off camera. Then when I'm done, I will say, okay, these are the skills. These are the ones I want to use. This is the reason. And we'll go from there. All right, this should be a lot of planks. I love planks, man. 5 planks at a time? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Now you might be thinking, Cage, this is really cool for the first few times. But after a while, that's going to get boring. You are right. And I think I'm going to be able to have my people do it. That's the plan. So we'll see how that goes. It always scares me. It's so loud. All right. We need a few more planks. And we are running out of logs. My goodness. My goodness. I'm also curious on what people have to say. Remember I talked to the Jarl or whatever he is, like the boss guy, and he asked me what I wanted to do next. Well, because I wanted to keep a cohesive series, I did this. I made the same choice I made in episode 1. So that way, you know, I could get back to where I was and we could continue with the series. But I'm kind of curious on what happens if you choose another option. So that would be interesting. You know, I'm not going to lie. This game would be fun in multiplayer because I could play with the Cage crew. That's not an option, so. Deposit. Yeah, I don't know what you could deposit now. Oh, we got taxes. Taxes. We got the taxes. 5, 1, 2, 3. Okay, what are these? Oh, more planks. My goodness. I hope that's for the entire thing. Like for all of it. I think it is. And what do we need for the roof? Oh, more peat. That's not good, guys, because I dug up all the peat I found. So I think I'm going to have to go look for some more peat out in the world somewhere. But before we do that, let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. We did not sleep enough. Let's take a look at our sleep meter. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, we need some sleep for sure. You can sleep for 8 hours or... I mean, sleep for 7. We could sleep for 7. We're not like totally, you know, totally tired. Just mostly tired. And let's take a look at our sleep meter now. Oh yeah, see it went up. It should tell you how much it's going to raise the sleep meter. And maybe it does and I just missed it. So I'm going to take that. Taxes. I don't know when we get to spend money on the taxes or anything, but that would be nice. Let's go out and see if we can find some more peat. And first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to that little pond and I'm going to see if it's respawned. And it doesn't look like it. Alright, that's a bummer. Yeah, that's a bummer. Okay. Let's go. Should we go over there by the water? Yeah, let's go over here by the water. I don't know if there'll be peat over here or not, but we should probably also check our... Oh, man, we're hungry. I think there's some meat here somewhere. Yep, there it is. Wow. That sure gives you a lot. And then we'll go ahead and drink. Very good. I'm not going to bother filling my water just yet because I just don't want to. And let's see if there's any peat over here. Because oh, this is peat right here. All right, cool. I thought I saw some peat when I came over here at one point, but yeah, I wasn't sure. And I think we're just going to dig all the peat we find. I don't expect it to be that much, but, you know, every little bit helps. And it is starting to rain. Let me know if you guys, like, how do you feel about the rain volume? I want people to hear it, because do you guys, like rain like me? I like rain. I love the sound of rain. I love it when it's raining. I just absolutely love the rain, everything about it. And I really like hearing it in video games. But it was really loud at one point, so... what do you think? What do you think about the, Oh, I didn't even think to get peat over here. I was probably really going out of my way to get peat, wasn't I? Yeah, let me know what you think about the volume of the rain. Because I find it quite relaxing. Here, you know what? Why don't we just listen to it for like 30 seconds? All right, was that 30 seconds? I don't know. It felt like 30 seconds. Yeah, it sounds good, man. I really like it. I really like it. All right, I'm just going to get this last thing of peat. And then we're going to go up there and we're going to do some building. Would I need planks? I don't remember. This is for the roof. Yeah, I really don't remember. All right, well, I'm going to check it out. I'm just going to start making planks at random, hoping that that's what I needed for the roof. Let's just come over here and see what's what. Oh, that's right. We're doing the sides anyway. Okay. Oh, yeah. Wow, we got enough for the roof. Oh, wow. The whole roof. Okay. All right, now we need some planks. I think I have enough planks right now, but I'm just going to do one more set. I did chop down a giant tree, by the way, and it gave a lot of logs, which is just awesome. I think I should have about 15 planks on me right now. No, 20. I think we have 20. There we go. All right, let's come over here and hopefully finish this up. Oh, boy. Stupid, stupid hammer. Who'd have thought a stone hammer would be so easy to break? It kind of makes sense. Maybe I should look into making a copper one. Not if the game's not telling me to. Okay. Oh, wow. We have quite a bit of planks. We have like 30 planks. That's fine. We will need them. Look at this. See? That's what I'm talking about. Warehouse. Requirements for square rack. Okay. Square rack is done. Is that the same rack that, like, is over there? Like, I'm going to have to look this up. It's really bothering me that I don't know what these freaking racks are for. I actually went through the games on Steam. I went through the wow, a lot of storage in here. I went through the game's Steam forums, and there was like no information on it. It was just people complaining about multiplayer and people being surprised that it's, you know, full release and yada yada yada. Not a lot of information there, but the game did just come out today, so I'm sure that information will come in at some point. But yeah, what really annoys me is I feel like I'm missing something obvious. That's what annoys me. If it's like not obvious and it's like very confusing and, you know, everyone's gonna have issues with it, then cool, you know? Like that whole thing of placing down the smelter in that workstation, like a lot of people on the Steam forums are having problems with that, so it makes me feel better, justified for, like, I don't mind being confused about stuff, I just don't like missing obvious things. You know, I think you get what I'm saying. All right, I don't know how many this is, but I'm going to be sitting up in my chair because this is kind of a sit up in the chair situation, I guess. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be storing in here. I think that this is going to be made for the NPCs. Like, this is going to be, oh, the NPCs, like in Medieval Dynasty, you needed that, like, storehouse or whatever. Man, this is freaking expensive. Oh, okay, these aren't as bad. Oh, so that's for logs. Interesting. Interesting, you say. I'm glad I built this right next to it then, because if it's going to have logs in it, this is like, that was a pretty good spot for it, I guess. Not really sure. I don't have any idea how the building in this game works, you know? Let's grab those. Over here, these logs are going quick. They are going quick. You're going out of business. We're having a going out of business log sale. And my goodness, they are just, Again, I want to know about the trees growing back. I haven't been able to, like, save a game and come back into the game because I would have done that last episode, or for this episode, but I couldn't because of the update. So I don't know. Maybe sometimes with these games, if you just, like, leave the game and come back, everything respawns. I'd be fine with that. Although that's usually, let's be honest, that's usually for a game that's in early access and it's a temporary stopgap solution until they come up with something better. If it's like that in this game, it's a little bit less forgiving. So, build warehouse. Oh. There we go. Gather in warehouse 1 firewood. What? Oh, I probably have to make firewood and put it in there, I guess. Oh, is he doing stuff? What's this guy doing? What are you doing, bro? Okay. Well, when am I going to be able to have these guys work for me? This is like, we're getting kind of far in the game. Gotta have these guys work for me, you know what I mean? All right. Let's go take the axe and split. Oh, no. Split. Left mouse button. All right, so is that firewood? It is. Doesn't go in my inventory, so let's see if this goes on these racks. Yep, that's what it is. Okay. Is it just for firewood? Because it seems like a lot of room just for firewood. So you saw this into these billet? I don't know. Whatever that is, that's what you do. And then you go ahead and split them. You do that, and split them. I wonder how much firewood I can hold. All right, 4. Probably 4, I would imagine, is as much as you can hold. It's very Sons of the Forest. There we go. This is nice. I like the way they have these ventilation things. I just wish they had doors. Again, you know, I'm just speaking my mind. Not having doors on these places, if it's a design decision, cool. But if it's like, oh, we'll get there eventually. Well, you're in 1.0. You really should probably have doors. I'm pretty sure Vikings had doors. I watched that TV show, was it called Viking? Vikings? I don't remember what it was called, but, you know, with the guy who looked like Charlie Hunnam. I always thought he looked like Charlie Hunnam. And, yeah, they had doors. So, I've also watched people, like, real people in real life build, like, they would build in the olden days, and they would, like, make, like, Viking buildings, and they always had doors. So, all right, let's see if we can carry more than 4 firewood. Nope, just 4. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. We have to store 20. Now, does this game have seasons? Because I'd be kind of surprised if it had seasons, but it should, right? I mean, when I think of Vikings, I think of cold and snow. Although this isn't their home, I guess they were shipwrecked, so I guess that makes sense. But it's still not very Viking-y to be out here and like not see snow on the ground. There's no ice or anything. And also, I've been in the game for 3 days, and I haven't seen anyone actually need firewood. I'm guessing they do. Let's see. Profession, fee. I don't see anything. I'm gonna look through this closer off camera. But yeah, protection workers, building, tax, water, food, medicine. Oh, fuel. Okay, but it doesn't seem to be affecting them or anything. It's almost like the game hasn't kicked in 100% or something yet, because nobody like cares. You know, I have homeless people and they don't even care. All right, we gotta go talk to Mr. Storm Rider, Gunner Storm Rider. What's up? What's up, bro? All right. Mission completed. Provide warmth. I just got an achievement. Warmth and slowly boost morale and tries in. Hunger remains a serious threat. Again, it's been 3 days. No one's needed any food or anything. I don't think the people need it until you get to that part of the quest, maybe. I don't know. I won't let our people starve. The island is found untamed. Yep, got it. Build the greenery. Got it. Okay. Build a field. So in order to build a field, you need to go into your technology. You need to spec into well to get to farm shed, and then you need to click on farm shed. At least that's what I did, and it worked. Now, where do I want to put this field? I mean, this seems like a pretty good spot for it. I'm assuming it's going to need water. Yeah, you know what? I think this is probably an okay spot. I don't know if it matters where you build it, but we're going to go to buildings and farming and field. We need 9. Okay, a 3x3. I'm hoping I can add on to it later. Can we rotate it? Yes, we can. That looks pretty good to me.
My people need me.
All right, take it easy, buddy. The settlement's out of fuel. Residents are homeless. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we need to... Okay, using the seed bag, approach this field you want to sow and open the radio menu, select from seed planting, and begin sowing the seeds on the chosen field. The seeds scattered on the field will start and produce yields after a certain period of time depending. Okay, wait, this time is depending. Be sure to tend to your plants or they may be destroyed. Okay, I don't know what tend to the plants mean, but, you know, I guess maybe, like, harvest them before they're destroyed, maybe? When the planted crop grows properly, it will be ready for harvest. Most crops will harvest manually, but for some crops like grains, you'll need a sickle. Approach the field, ready to harvest crop. Yep, okay. A plant left unattended for too long may deteriorate. Must be removed with a shovel. Okay. So do I not have to get seeds, or I don't know. So I need that seed bag they were talking about. Okay, we got a big problem here. I want to mess around with the crops, but I just realized that my people are really, really unhappy. I'm not really sure what changed. They seemed to be okay being homeless before, not so much anymore. So we need to get these people a home, and we need to get them stat, because I don't want them to leave. I I don't know if they will leave. They might not, but I'm not going to take that chance. I don't know how to get new people. So we're gonna give these people a house. I don't know why the game did not tell me to build a third house. It really should have in the tutorial, but that's all right. We'll get it done. There you go. And 1, 2. Now, do they just automatically move in? I think they do. Management, settler. Yeah, they do. All right, cool. So now everyone is... Oh, they're still dissatisfied. Maybe I take some time. I'm guessing it takes some time. Although they don't have any greens, but neither did these guys. Why is their happiness at 99 where there's no greens in here whatsoever and there's 1 negative? I'm hoping... Why don't they have any fuel? They should have fuel. I've got... Do I have more fuel? Can I check in here in the management tab? No. Did they use all that firewood? Like, I'm assuming that... Hold on. Let's take a look. No, it's all right here. I'm not sure what I need to do. I mean, that should be their fuel, so I don't know what's going on. I guess I'm not going to worry about it. What I need to worry about is getting a seed bag, because I don't think I have one. I don't think they give you one. Leather, there's a lot of stuff in here. I don't see any seed bag, though. I see water skins, though. We do have seeds, which is interesting. Can we make a seed bag in here? Not really sure. Handle shaft. There we go. Seed bag. Let's do it. It takes 2 of whatever that is and 2 of the other stuff. I didn't look. I was like, I probably have what I need. You know, it's kind of weird that the game's not telling me to fertilize the land, but I guess it's just obvious when you come over here. Item required for fertilizing. We need a shovel. And hold Q to select the fertilizer. We can either do manure or peat. Peat is the only thing I have. And there we go. Oh, cool. It stays on peat. Very nice. Very nice. Item required for plowing. Great. I'm going to need a hoe, too. Okay, fair enough. It's weird that the game doesn't tell me to do this. Like, it just says, sow the cabbage. Just do the cabbage, bro. Do the cabbage, the carrot, and the wheat. All right, well, let's see if we can make a hoe. Let's get rid of that. Come over here. Q. Thank you. And a stone hoe. Beautiful. So far, the farming seems pretty cool, you know? I do appreciate that I could use peat. Oh, there we go. That looks good. It's getting a little dark. We will have to go to sleep relatively soon. But we should be okay. Yeah, it looks like he's using it with one hand, doesn't it? It looks like he takes his right hand off the hoe, and he just, like, hits it with the left hand. Okay, now for the bag we made. And we hold Q, and we do cabbage seeds, and we sow. And we sow. And we sow. And we sow. Let's do the carrots next. Carrot seeds. All right, not too bad. Not too bad at all. And then we need some wheat seeds. Gotta have a different crops. Just don't do all the same crop, I guess. All right, research the hen house. Animal husbandry, baby. All right, hen house technology. Hen house. Greenery, port. There we go. All right, build the hen house. Okay, that makes sense. And that's going to be under animal husbandry buildings, hen house. All right, pretty small. I like that. Now, should I make this like the farming area? I'll put the hens out here. This seems like a pretty good spot for the hen house. I don't know. Maybe. Come on. Come on. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Seems okay to me. All right, what do we need for the hen house? Well, I need a hammer. I made the hammer. It's just, I wish it would, really wish it would go back in its spot. All right, we're gonna need some beams. No, I guess not anymore. But we are gonna need some planks. So I came up here to make some planks, and then I decided to put some workers on this place. All right, and what I did was I went to building, and then I just clicked on the workers. This building can hold 3 workers. I made sure to put the workers that were unhappy on the building, as well as one of the other workers. And then I set up a production thing for, I guess, 25 planks or something. And then I also went ahead and put wood in here. So if I have to guess, I would imagine the planks are going to go into that chest right there if this works properly. Okay, so that finished. Let's see if the planks are in there. Yeah, there you go. Okay, cool. So it does work. You really need to have the people come over here, though, and like make them look like they're working and stuff, right? But hey, man, at least they're working. I also went ahead and started building this thing right here. I spec'd into it. It's a wood shed, and I'm hoping that's going to allow me to get wood automatically. I'm going to hold off on that for now, but I will be working on that maybe right after I'm done with the hen house. I'm not really sure. So let's go ahead and finish, at least finish this part. Let's see what else we need. More planks. And beams. Oh, beams and copper parts. Okay. We're going to need some more copper pretty soon. Copper parts. Where are you, copper parts? Is this... Hold on. There we go. Copper parts. And what is... How many beams did it say? 6? I don't know. I'm going to go back and check, though. I don't want to make more beams than I have to. Let's see what we got going on over here. And... 5... Yep, 6 beams. Oh, by the way, also, putting those people in there made them happy. Look, they're all delighted now. The people that I was having problems with are much better off now. Now, this might not be just because they're working, as it doesn't say, like, oh, they're working, so they're not getting any green from professions. But I don't know. Maybe they would have been delighted anyway. I have no idea. Maybe when you give them a house, it takes them a little bit of time to get to that delighted status. That's the only thing I can think of. Let's go ahead and grab that and this. I should probably stop the plank production because it's going to use up all my logs. But whatever. I'm in the middle of the woods here. Should be okay with logs. I'm going to use up all their logs. I just assume you have to have logs in there. Maybe they make them out of nowhere. Like you don't actually need logs. That wouldn't make any sense though. Oh, yep. See right there. They took the last one. Sons of bees. Did I put anything else in here? No, I didn't. I need to go. I need to go chop down a tree. You know what? Hold that thought. I'm gonna go sleep. Then I'm gonna chop down the tree. So this is still my bed. You don't need to sleep. Definitely don't need to sleep 8 hours. I didn't sleep 8 hours last night. I was perfectly fine. My rest meter was completely full. Cool. How is our hunger and thirst? It's doing all right. Should be okay. I usually don't bother with either of those until it says to, hey, you know, do something here. I think the trees are growing back when I sleep as well, or they have a chance to grow back. So, and did they work during the night? Yes, they, oh boy, yeah. Yeah, they got a lot of planks. You know, now that I'm thinking about it, they never should have had one plank, because you make them 5 at a time. Was it more than one and I didn't notice? Maybe. Very well could be the case. All right, so we're going to need one more set of beams. Yeah, these trees definitely growing back. And they're, like I said, they're growing back when I sleep, which is very, you know, it's typical survival game stuff. I mean, that's the way the forest works, Sons of the Forest, you know. Come on, man. There we go. Come on, hit it, you dummy. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's come in here, put that right there, put that right there for more planks. I mean, they're pretty slow at making planks. I'm hoping I could get them to chop down the trees and automatically bring the wood over here. That would be the solution I would go for. And let's take a look at our farm. Doesn't look like it's growing at all. Oh wow, it really. Item required to wait. Item required to remove a plant. Yeah, well, I don't know why I would remove it. It's not even grown yet. I thought I would have seen something by now. I don't expect it to be grown, but. And need some more planks. I hope you guys are working hard on those planks. I need me some planks. More peat. I'm glad I grabbed all the peat. Because, like, I was, like, going along the beach when I was grabbing the peat with you guys, and I was like, maybe we could stop grabbing peat. Nah, just grab all the peat. And I'm really glad I did. Okay. Oh, she's actually... Oh, tell me you're going to do something. At least she came over here and, like, looked at this thing. Alright. I didn't get any extra planks, though. That's the same planks I had in here before. Take all. There we go. Yeah, that's, is that done? It says 25. It's not... Oh, it's still going. It just takes a while, I guess. It's pretty slow. Especially considering I got 3 people in there. Come on, guys. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work. Let's do it. Freaking beams. Mother freaking beams. Oh, I keep forgetting to look at my skills, too. I'm gonna have to do that today. Can't not do that. Really? Is it 2 beams for that? You can't use 2x4s for that thing? Chickens don't weigh that much. Alright, fair enough. Get out of here, fox. That's right there. And then I will use this to make beams. I guess they're just going to keep making planks. Alright, leveling up like a beast. Hey, this guy's here. Look, he's doing stuff. This lady's whoa, what's wrong with your face? Oh, it looks like you got allergies. Poor girl. Alright, well, don't worry, it'll pass. Let's finish up that hen house. Oh, or not. Doop, 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 doop. Look, the hen house has a little... The hen house has a window. Like an actual window. Oh, that's so neat. That is so neat. I like that. It's a pretty cool looking hen house. Not gonna lie. Parts. And we gotta get that. And that's it. Okay. Adult animals yield products periodically based on the species and the sex of the animal. For instance, cows offer milk while chickens lay eggs. In addition to cyclical products, it is possible to send an animal for slaughter using the breeding panel in the building's shipboard. This way you can obtain animal production such as meat, skins, and other animal materials. All products will be stored in the chest. Okay. Animals can have offspring if there's at least one adult male and adult female in the breeding pen. So is the breeding pen a separate... I think the breeding pen might be a separate, like, building. And there is space for in the buildings. Newborn animal, the chance of having offspring increases the number of males in the breeding pen. Huh. I would think it would be the opposite. It would be based on the number of females. You want one male and a lot of females. Not a bunch of males and one I mean, I guess. I guess that kind of makes sense, but... Anyway. Yeah, okay. Got it. That sounds awesome. Buy a hen, buy a rooster. Okay, but where do I buy them from? I have all this money from taxes, but I don't know where I buy them from. Let's go ahead and collect our taxes. Oh, only 75? It's been a while. What's going on? Maybe they're not happy, so they're not paying it? I didn't lose anybody, did I? No, they're all here, and they're relatively happy. They're delighted. So in order to trade, we need to make the port. That's going to allow us to trade and also allow the arrival of new settlers. Now, we're not going to make that today. What I want to do right now is I want to finish up this logging camp, or whatever it's called, and see if we can get some, automation as far as logs coming in. I also have not been bringing logs into here, and they seem to still be making planks. I don't know if that's actually going to produce anything because they don't have the logs. So we have 5 planks in there. Let's see if that produces anything. I don't think it's going to, but I think it's worth a shot. And let's go ahead and cut this down. I don't know if this thing needs to be near the trees or if it's even going to work the way I think it's going to work. I think I put people on there and they start getting me wood. That's what I'm hoping. So we'll just have to see about that. Okay, what else do we need here? 5. Do I not have a hammer? Or yeah, I made it. It just didn't go in the spot. All right, so we need 8 more logs. That is a lot of logs, but luckily for me, I am in the middle of the woods. Shouldn't be too tough. Really quickly, too, I did look at the skills. I thought I would have to pick skills, but this is more of a learn by doing thing. And I was kind of wondering why I'm swinging my hammer so fast when building. Apparently, it's because I'm builder level 3, and you build with the hammer 30% faster. I also have SAR 2. When cutting logs, you receive 2 additional planks and one additional beam. That's freaking crazy. That's freaking crazy. But look at how fast I swing this, man. It's nuts. Just freaking swinging it like a beast. All right, so we need planks there. So let's see if these guys made us more planks. No, see, I think they tried to make it, and then there was no wood in there. Well, maybe they took the one log and they were using the last log on it. Yeah, you're gonna need wood for that, which it totally makes sense. Like I didn't expect it to work any differently. I just had to check. Okay, so we're gonna need more planks. Let's go ahead and do this. So we should get what 7 planks for doing ourselves. Let's see. According to that SAR skill, I should get 7 of these. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Awesome. The thing that sucks, though, is I want them to do it. Maybe they get 7, too? Like, probably not, but I wish they would. Boom, 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 boom. 1, 2, 3. Is that it? Yep, that looks it. Okay. So, oh yeah, see? Logs, please. I would like logs. How many logs? All of the logs. All right, so let's take a couple people off the SAR and put you there. This can only hold 2 people, so that works. Oh, you can do toolboxes. Oh wow, okay. Extraction. Tier 2, can't do that yet. So how do I get this started? There's an exclamation. Missing tools. Oh, okay. Tools, you say? We good now? Efficiency 82%. I'm not really sure how to start this. Yeah, see. I'm clicking. It says 0%. Next harvest in 5 seconds. Oh, okay. Okay, hold on. Let's take a look. See how this works. 1, 0, 6 seconds. Where's the harvesting? Like, where are they going now? Am I actually getting anything? Not really sure about this. It says next harvest. I don't know what this means below, like, 0. Tier 1, happiness, lumberjacks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to mess around with this off camera. And if anyone has any ideas on what the dealio is, let me know in the comment section. But I am gonna call this one here. If you ended up enjoying the video, please remember to uncage that like button. Also, if you're new here, please subscribe for more daily videos. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. And until then, take it easy.